We've come a long way finding these random loadouts. We've gone through every class.
Did you really just think I was going to miss that reflect? You silly son of a bitch.
Created 9 unique loadouts.
Now if you don't want to run away, why don't you try flying around your enemies' heads in a move I like to call
the Iron Maiden.
We had some highs. And we had some lows.
Jeffrey, where are you? Where are you, Jeffrey? Jeffrey! Yeah, so this fucking sucks dick. Have you ever seen Pocahontas 2, Journey to the New World?
From humble beginnings,
6'3", 440 of pure man-grilling might.
To great heights.
I don't gotta tell nobody where I put my wood at.
Now it's time to decide which loadout is king, and what better place to start than the very first loadout, the BBQ Heavy.
The entire team is baby!
BBQ Heavy is obviously a very sentimental loadout for me because, you know, it's the first one I made, so it has a special place in my heart. I feel that the loadout is composed of 3 underappreciated items. The Hulong heater is a little bit funky. If you're firing at anybody below you, you're essentially blinded by the ring of fire. This thing also will gnaw through your ammo like a fucking beast. That being said, if you plop your big ass on a payload cart where it will replenish your ammo, you're gonna have a good time. It's gonna treat you right. Next we have the banana, which is so reliable. It's always gonna be there when you need it. You're a big boy when you're playing heavy, and you're not going to go hungry if you have the banana equipped. That's just a fact. Finally, we have the old iron spatula. Whether it be trying to close the gap between you and enemies or trying to further it, the iron spatula is going to protect your fat ass with some hefty resistances. All in all, this is a super solid loadout, and the Hulong heater is a very fun weapon to use, especially when you're lighting people on fire. The second banana and Fist of Steel are going to keep your dumbass safe. And speaking of keeping dumbasses safe, let's talk about the patron saint of free-to-plays.
Good to go! I am the Ubermensch!
So the patron saint of free-to-plays is an absolute wild card. You never know if the gibbous soldier you're pocketing is gonna frag the fuck out or lag the fuck out. That's usually how it goes with the Kritzkrieg though, so, you know, what are you really gonna do? As someone who, at best, has a very questionable attention span, I never really gravitated to medic as a class. I'm more of a sticky jumper in, die instantly, repeat kind of guy, you know? Strangely enough, when I played with this loadout, it helped me remember that I was playing with other players, human beings. Well, I mean, sometimes they were bots on some neckbeard's laptop shooting me in the head, but mostly they were human beings. I'm not going to hit you with any hot takes or surprises about the Crusader crossbow because it is one of the best weapons in the game. It's the definition of clutch. One surprise I did have is that the Solemn Vow is super sick. I was always getting hunted by these scouts who were on my dick and balls, so being able to see their HP was great because I could decide if I wanted to fuck around with them or get the hell out. Simply being a medic, you can carry with any loadout, and one loadout that I simply couldn't carry with was the Fire Acrobat. The Fire Acrobat was not built for big time frags. It was more of a slow burn of a loadout. I'm sorry, that was fucking lame. When I finally put this loadout together, I knew my ass was about to be blasted. There's clearly one stinky, wet fart in this loadout, and that's the Neon Annihilator. Luckily for me, the summer update had recently come out, so all types of gamers were crawling around Celebin, feeding the seal, and I was able to get some cool footage, but it was definitely a struggle. As for the other weapons, the degreaser is great, but it really shines as a combo tool for your secondary and melee. Since I had the detonator and the Neon Annihilator, it was like I was annoying the enemy at best and tickling the enemy at worst with these weapons. Detonator jumping was awesome. It was a lot of fun, but I really just found myself wishing for the flare gun or the extinguisher. The Fire Acrobat was built to support NGs with the degreaser and Neon Annihilator, while also being able to harass enemies from afar with the detonator. And speaking of harassing enemies from afar, let's talk about the Fist Sniper, huh?
This is gonna be a real piece of piss, you bloody fruit shop owners!
People absolutely hate the Sydney Sleeper. It's really looked down upon. in the community as a crutch or some bullshit gimmick weapon. I don't really get it, to be honest. In my mind, would you rather a sniper blow your head off with a 150 damage quickscope, or would you rather take 50 damage and get PP'd on? Like, think about it, really. The Bushwacking Medicmaker doesn't have the Bushwhacker, which his name would lead you to believe. He has the fucking Shiv, which applies a bleed over time. Like, yeah, that's what I want to fucking do when some big bastard's right next to me. I want to wait 8 seconds for the full damage to happen. The Medicmaker part comes from the Cozy Camper, you know, the thing that those silly little bots wear on their backs as they spam nice shot to your dead, lifeless body. This loadout will make you feel a little bit like a bot as well. The pinnacle of Bushwacking Medicmaker gameplay is fully charging a shot as you stare endlessly into a sightline, just praying, just fucking praying a pyro will peek you. If you were thinking I was gonna say fuck this loadout, you know, you're kinda wrong. There's something very relaxing about not having to try and shoot someone in the head to be effective. All you gotta do is stand way back, put some piss urine on your enemies, and watch your teammates descend upon them like a pack of wild dogs. Just for the love of God, don't bring the Shiv.
If God had wanted you to live, he would not have created me!
Soldier is an absolute menace in this game. And with a name like Udder Annihilation, you would think that this loadout would be a menace as well. You can absolutely mess up some unexpected gamers with the charge shot, but this weapon really shines when you work with your teammates. The battalion's backup is perfect for how I play Soldier. You know, nothing flashy. I'm like the Tim Duncan of soldiers, I just love the fundamentals. The battalions gives you 20 health, and the way I see it is that that's a free rocket jump. It will get you to where you need to go, and if you do enough damage, you get to whip out the old horn and play a sweet little song for you and your squad. This will give all your asses a fat buff and is great at pushing sentries, and since you have the Cow Mangler, you're gonna need that fucking help. The charge shot on the Cow Mangler actually rules. If you land your shot, that mini crit will do some devastating work. The charge shot will also disable sentries, which isn't as satisfying as blowing it up yourself, but watching your teammates take it down is a feel-good moment for the whole gang. Finally, we get to talk about the whip. That little strap of leather is a nuclear weapon and will crit 4 times out of 5. A little unknown fact for you, the whip's range is actually longer than the Eyelander. How the hell is that possible? So even though it has a damage penalty, you won't be missing because of the range, and it always crits. And then there's the utility. A whipped heavy moves faster than an unwhipped medic. Think about that. Although Udder Annihilation is based more around helping your team, it was one of my favorite loadouts to use. The next loadout though was not fun, wasn't cool, it was a dirty caca sandwich in fact. Let's talk about the Jolt Jockey.
At least you ain't worthless anymore.
Here's a hot take for you. The Thompson is cheeks. Did that surprise you? Why don't you take a second and think about a weapon that is worse than the Thompson? Go on, think about it. Alright, maybe you thought about the sun on the stick, but at least that gives you some fire immunity. I dare say that there is not a worse weapon in the game than the Thompson, which is a pretty lukewarm take to be honest. So, our primary is ass. Let's get that out of the way. Our secondary, being the Wrangler, will make this loadout much better, right? Right? Here's an actual hot take for you. I don't like the Wrangler. It doesn't feel good in my opinion to use. I fundamentally disagree that an engineer should be able to stuff an Uber by simply switching to a secondary. It just feels weird to me. Finally, we have the stock wrench, which is the most defensive of the wrenches. Personally, I would rather be able to put a level 2 or a level 1 sentry up in some strange, silly place than build a level 3 in an Uncle Dane approved spot. So that's why I'm a devout believer in Jag supremacy. I initially titled my Jolt Jockey video, "This is the worst loadout in the game." Some called it clickbait, but at least for engineer, it's absolutely true in my opinion. A loadout that wasn't complete trash though was the Fizzbang Flyer.
Oh, what, you gonna cry? You gonna cry now? Yeah.
There's a reason why they call Scout a pick class. If you run up to somebody with the soda popper and empty the clip, you're gonna erase them. The Fizzbang Flyer has 2 weapons that puts out damage fast. The soda popper can empty 2 shots into you before you even know what happened, and the hype can help you get out of some hairy situations. The Pretty Boy's pocket pistol feels like a fucking Glock when you hold down the trigger. These 2 are some top tier scout weapons. Unlike the 3rd weapon, the Sandman. Talk about being washed up. The Sandman used to be the king and would be a pure dopamine hit when you lined up the ball just right. Now, when you look at a scout running around with the Sandman, all you can feel is pity. I was happy to try it though, as I rarely play scout, but I do remember the good old days of the Sandman very fondly. I soon realized that 15 health on scout and 15 health on someone like Demo is nowhere near the same. Playing with the Sandman is like when Rock Lee has those weights on his ankles. It's a serious handicap. Once I de-equipped the Sandman, I felt the power of that 15 health. The Sandman is a bad weapon, but it's much better than the Thompsons, since at the very least, it's fun to use and pretty silly. Even though the Sandman can be rough, this loadout was a lot of fun to use.
As long as nothing supernatural happens, this should be easy.
I am a stock purist when it comes to Spy because I simply adore the stock revolver. It's just one of those weapons that feels so satisfying to use. The Whispering Whisperer luckily has the revolver but drops the watch for the Dead Ringer, the knife for the Big Earner, and unfortunately, the Sapper for the Red Tape Recorder. I'm not going to waste my breath talking about the Red Tape Recorder, but the loadout as a whole really woke me up to choosing different disguises as Spy. Most spies choose Pyro or Scout when disguising, so everyone and their uncle knows to look out for a slow Scout. A Spy disguising as a Heavy though? That shit is as free as the air we breathe. I stabbed a Heavy in one of these clips disguised as the same Heavy, and he was not fucking ready for it. The Dead Ringer's always gonna get you out when you need it, and the Big Earner's gonna let you chain together some stabs at Mach 10. This loadout fucks, and it isn't optimal, but I appreciate each of these weapons on an individual level. Alright, it's time to talk about the crown jewel of this series.
As long as I've got bombs and there's men need killing, I'm your man.
Maybe it's because of all the classes, Demo is my favorite. Maybe it's because I used to use the lock and load back in the day. Or maybe it's because a crit swing from the Skull Cutter basically kills everything in the game. The Loch and Lumberjack is more well-rounded and powerful than any other loadout in this series. It's going to give you an option for any situation that appears before you. The lock and load can bust sentries. The range can mess with snipers. The quickness of the projectiles gives you a good chance against scouts. The shield can give you some protection from Pyro, Soldier, and Demo. And finally, the axe is there to clean up if you're missing all your shots or if a pesky spy is slinking around. This loadout is damn near perfect and is a joy to use. It's even had the highest honor of being used in a Roblox server. I don't think I gave it enough credit in the original video, especially after some of the stinkers that came after it. For now, the Loch and Lumberjack is the king of Loadout Roulette. But I think it's time that we settle it for real. Which loadout is best? I've devised an intricate process that will make the scientific method weep. And at the end of this video, we will know who is the superior loadout. So what is this process? I'm gonna make them fight to the death, of course. And since it's March, we're doing this March Madness style. Alright, starting us off is BBQ Heavy and the patron saint of free-to-plays. Alright, the medic starts off first with a little kick, some slashes. Heavy comes with this big hammer, and then some anime shit's happening. What the fuck is this? Oh my fucking god. Medic just got his head caved in. Kicked off the edge nearly. Could see up his little skirt. A little sidestep from the Heavy. Oh my god, he's dead. That man's dead. That is a dead medic. In cold blood, that Heavy just shot that poor man off the edge. Alright, the patron saint has been brutally thrown off a cliff. Fizzbang and the Whisperer are up next. It would seem that the Sandman has been repurposed into a pair of nunchucks, and the Whisperer now has 2 big earners? Why is Spy moving like that? What kind of freak shit is that? Alright, I don't know what's wrong with the spy. He looks like a little fucking freak. Why is he moving like that? Oh, he's getting his ass blown out. Oh, what the hell? Some unorthodox moves here. What kind of... Is that a trick stab? I haven't seen enough anime. I wouldn't know. What would you call that, you weebs? Some kicks from the scab. The Sandman's doing work, but oh my god, there's Silver Cherry. What the hell was that? Some freak shit. Who's gonna pull it out? It's close. It's neck and neck. Oh, shit. Scout just blew his own dad's back out. What an incredible fight. The Whispering Whisperer is no more. The Fizzbang Flyer advances. Next up, the Bushwacking Medicmaker and Fire Acrobat. Who the hell is Isaac? What the hell did he just say? The Bushwhacker seems to have just a fucking long stick. I'm a little worried about the sniper here. That's just a fucking stick. Oh my god, he just got thrashed. Oh, the Pyro's going hard. He's just got a stick. This isn't fair. That's a fucking sight. Is the Pyro AFK? Oh, there we go. There we go. Some stabs in there. Oh, sidestep. Not too bad. Little kicks. The stick is honestly doing work. Is the Pyro gonna respond? He's just staring at him. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bushwacking Medicmaker's on the edge here. Oh, a little comeback, maybe? Is he gonna come back from this? Unbelievable. The Pyro just choked. He choked it out. The Fire Acrobat's down. The Bushwacking Medicmaker pulls off an upset and moves on. The next up is Udder Annihilation and the Jolt Jockey. Don't you dare let me down, Udder. They didn't have the whip, so he seems to have a tremendous sword. Alright. The Jolt Jockey is, of course, rocking the Thompson. Udder Annihilation, you had to beat this guy. I'm tired of seeing him. Oh, a little kick. Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, a little spin kick. Some horn action. Oh, shit. Some anime shit's going on. Oh, the miss. Oh, he just got bitch slapped. Bitch kicked. Oh, a little kick in return. Some horns. Not too bad. Okay. Alright. You got this, Udder Annihilation. Destroy this motherfucker. He looks like a rip-off Yu-Gi-Oh character. Why did I make him look like that? Udder Annihilation. Come on. Stop fucking around. Just hit him once, Udder. Udder Annihilation. Hit him. No. You son of a bitch. Hit him. Swing. You son of... No fucking way, dude. Oh my fucking god. Son of a bitch. Udder Annihilation is out and Jolt Jockey clutches it. God damn it. Next up is the Bushwacking Medicmaker and the Fizzbang Flyer. Was the Bushwhacker's previous win just a fluke? We all know that Scout is a counter to Sniper. Let's find out who wins. Alright, don't underestimate this stick. Oh, a little... Okay. Alright, Sandman's going to work. Oh, nice dodge from the Bushwhacker, but he got kicked in the fucking mouth. Oh, he's getting his shit rocked. What's that? Oh, anime shit's going on. Boom. Oh, block. Oh, wait. Oh my fucking god. It knocked the mask off his face. The Fizzbang Flyers. His face is naked. Oh, he's getting rocked. The range on the Bushman. Can he come back? Can he come back? Oh my, it knocked his shirt off. He knocked the shirt off his fucking chest. The Cinderella story continues. The Bushwacking Medicmaker is in the final 3. Next, BBQ Heavy and the goddamn Jolt Jockey. God, BBQ Heavy, please. Put this smelly fart of a character out of his misery. Please. Please, God. BBQ Heavy, we need you. Oh, there you go. Get in there. Get in there. Oh, get in there, BBQ. Oh! You just got slapped in the face by BBQ Heavy. Oh, some sneaky shit there. A little belly bump from the Heavy. Oh, fuck! Jesus, Heavy. Put his whole weight into that stomp. Oh, what's going on? Anime shit. Oh my god, his skull! And he threw him across the fucking map. Oh, he's out! He's out! That piece of shit's out! Let's go! God is good. We can all rest easy knowing that the Jolt Jockey is dead in a canyon somewhere. Now, to see who goes on to face the champ. BBQ Heavy versus Bushwacking Medicmaker. Who will win? I don't know who to root for here. I love both of them. Oh, nice little blocks, man. Maybe some footwork from the Heavy. He moves fast for a big boy. Stay out of that range, Heavy. Oh, big old hit from the sniper. Uh-oh, he's working him. Heavy's getting worked. It's a one-sided fight so far. Oh, and there he is. The sandal slap. Oh, the range on the sniper. Oh, a little shoulder, a little smack. Oh, double smack. Jesus Christ. Heavy's got to change something or he's out of here. Oh my God. Cracked his skull. He's out. It's over. The Bushwacking Medicmaker will go on to fight the Loadout Roulette Grand Champion, the Loch and Lumberjack. There he is, folks, equipped with the Axe body spray. Will the Bushman's stick be able to bail him out again? I hope you're placing your bets. It all comes down to this. Oh, some headbutts from the Lumberjack. Some smacks by the sniper. And a kick! Holy shit! Oh! A little answer from the Lumberjack. They locked eyes. A little lightning stick. I don't know what that is. That's not in the game. Another headbutt. Another headbutt. Oh, he tried a triple headbutt. Some nice moves. He has yet to swing his axe. He's just smashing his skull into the sniper. He's not even using axe body spray. Oh, the sniper's low. Sniper's low. Who's gonna win? Oh my God. Fucking dropped him. And there you have it, the current king of Loadout Roulette, the Loch and Lumberjack. My scientific process is foolproof, and I hope you enjoyed watching these sorry sacks of shit fight it out. If you want to see the loadouts that inspired these, you can click on the playlist right here. The Loch and Lumberjack is king for now, and that's all I got. See ya.